Welcome. I'm Bella. I just introduced to you one of the first of the 19 movements and one pose of Tai Chi Chih called Around the Platter. I'm so happy that you're here. I have some good things to tell you about. This movement that I just demonstrated for you is part of a moving meditation known in Tai Chi Chih, which practitioners attribute mental, physical, and emotional benefits. It also is a way to go inside. A unique part of Tai Chi Chih is that people feel benefits pretty much right away when they first start to do it. It's very forgiving, it's very friendly, and it's a portable practice. I'd like to have you stand and join me, and we'll do that movement around the platter. You can't do it wrong, just follow along. So put your hands at about your heart level, and put one leg out in front of you, and then move forward, shift your weight forward, and then gently shift your weight back. We're going to do 6 repetitions of this one on the left side. And as we do this, I'd like you to think about, what does it feel like at the bottom of your foot? Can you feel the sock between your shoe and your foot? Can you put your attention down there on both of your feet? Can you keep moving with me now without thinking? Is that a concept that's new to you? This is going to be the last one. And then let's come back to a rest. And that's a rhetorical question because, of course, I know that's a new thing. It's hard to get out of our heads. It's hard to quiet that chatter. And that's one of the things I love about Tai Chi Chih. It helps us learn how to do that. Now, because Tai Chi Chih is all about balance, we're going to do the other side now. Hands at the heart level, legs straight out ahead, and we're going to go in a little platter. This is called Around the Platter. It's like we have a platter out in the front of us. Feel the soles of your feet. Feel your socks or your nylons next to your shoes on your feet. One more. Nice show. All right, have a seat. You might be wondering, what is Tai Chi Chih? It's said that Tai Chi Chih is first and foremost a spiritual discipline, not a religion, an occasion to cultivate one's spirit. Tai Chi Chih is based on the philosophical idea that this moving meditation facilitates balance in the body, mind, and the spirit. Central to Tai Chi Chih is the idea that energy, which is referred to as Qi in Chinese, flows through meridians in the body. These meridian channels are akin to rivers that transport energy throughout the body. When all the blockages are eliminated, energy flows freely. We achieve this open flow of energy, or Qi, by activating, circulating, and balancing the intrinsic energy, or the Qi, the energy in our body. We utilize 6 principles to circulate and balance the body's intrinsic energy. And I'd like to illustrate these principles with another move, bass drum. In bass drum, we start off in a rest position and gently begin to move forward. And the first principle is to move from the center. And what I'm demonstrating here is the principle of having the entire body, from the head down, all the way through the torso, to move in one unified group. A second principle is circularity. Now, if you can imagine a nice big bass drum right in front of me, I'm tracing the outer edges of that big bass drum with my fingers, and that's the circularity. Another principle is to move with softness and continuity. Sometimes we talk about moving as if in a dream, through very heavy air. And then I'll come to a graceful conclusion in the rest between the left side and the right side. And that's a very important time, because that's when we've separated the energies on the one side and come together. And now we're going to separate the energies, activating the energies on the other side, and then we come together. And this is something when I said, what would it be like to not think for a little bit? The feeling of doing just one thing at a time is one of the things that we cultivate with Tai Chi Chih. The rest. What a concept. So now I'll demonstrate on the other side, bass drum. A principle that I'm demonstrating is polarity between my hands. By having the hands opposed to each other in this fashion, polarity is experienced. And people feel it differently. Some people feel it as little tinglies between their fingers. Some people feel heat. Some people just feel something good. And that's one of the things I love about Tai Chi Chih, is it feels so good. So, come on up and join me. Let's do this one together. So stand up. And this is the same way that we'll be moving forward and back. So one leg goes out in front of you. And let's trace that big bass drum. Imagine your fingers around the rim of that bass drum. Feel how soft that feels. Pretend there's really heavy air that you're pushing against, releasing into. Okay? Quick ending on that one. Now, let's go to the other side. And this time we'll do 3 repetitions. And I'll be quiet so you can just feel it. Okay, last one. Very good. Have a seat. The 6th principle of Tai Chi Chih that runs throughout the practice is shifting our weight correctly. And we refer to that as yinning and yanning. And in yinning and yanning, we feel a full expression all the way in one direction and all the way in the other direction. And you've probably seen the Tao, the circle with the little line and the dot and the dot. That is referred to as the yin and the yang. And I won't go into that too much more because I have a feeling I'm getting a little tight on my time now. But it used to be very new for Westerners to think about this, or to contemplate this, the yin and the yang. It's becoming more familiar to us, which is really exciting. The history of Tai Chi Chi takes us back to 1974 when Justin Stone, an American, decided that he wanted to come up with a new form that would be useful for people. Oh, that distraction out there. He decided to develop a more accessible moving meditation that he called Tai Chi Chi, and it originated out of Tai Chi Chuan, which is 108 movements. It's a practice that he did. He taught his students at a university level and found that it was difficult for people to learn and that people would drop out, even though it was a great practice. So he came up with this wonderful practice that is very easy to learn. And as I said initially, it's portable. You know, everywhere you go, there you are, you've got it with you. It has spread by word of mouth, by practitioners. Its reach is now widespread with a presence throughout the U.S., in parts of Europe, and then also in New Zealand. Tai Chi Chi is not a dance. It's not a martial art. It's completely nonviolent. And it's not an exercise as we normally think of an exercise. It focuses on the development of an intrinsic energy that the Chinese call Chi, or energy. It's easy to learn in 8 lessons at about an hour and a half each, or about 12 to 15 hours. It doesn't require a particular level of physical fitness or coordination, and there are no special clothing or equipments that are needed. Many benefits: increases physical energy, expands creativity and awareness, it improves concentration and focus, and it's a great stress reducer, quieting the mind. And that's how I found myself drawn to Tai Chi Chi. My dad taught it to me in 2000, and he came to the practice for the same reason, super stressed out. And he found that by doing the practice, he could feel, basically he could feel the Chi. He could feel that balancing. And he talked with me a long time about it before I realized, yeah, Dad's right. So on a beautiful day in San Jose, in a park, he gave me my first lesson. And I'm so excited because my dad's now 81 and in very good health. Justin Stone, the originator, is 93. He's been doing it a long time. My dad's been doing it a long time. So longevity is one of the things that Tai Chi Chi, you can feel pretty good about doing it. I feel fantastic about doing it, and I look forward to having some of you in my class, which will be on Thursdays at 1 o'clock. And you can sign up with me. I have a little sign up front with materials. And I thank you for taking your lunch hour with me.
Thank you.